Okay, so welcome to this video. We're going to be looking at DracNMAP, which is really interesting because NMAP is used for information gathering, and it's the start of our reconnaissance. But like most people, honestly, I don't use NMAP enough to memorize all the switches. I mean, I use it frequently, but I mean, sometimes I forget those switches. So DracNMAP kind of helps fix this. I'm going to put it on my desktop. So CD desktop, again, it's case sensitive. First thing you have to realize is we have to be able to get this. So we have to go to GitHub. GitHub DracNMAP. And that's what I'm looking for right there. Get the clone. I'm going to copy that. If there's the versions, there's the README, there's the licensing. It's always a good thing to go through this first to kind of understand what you have to do, if there's requirements, all that fun jazz. Git clone. Let it download. And okay, for me, it's a habit when I get anything, update, upgrade, just to make sure that I'm fully updated. So I'm at my desktop because I'm lazy and I want to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Change directories, DracNMAP, and there we are. We're in our directory. We should be able to run that appropriate shell command, but going back to GitHub, you'll notice that they actually did say do your GitHub, change directories to that directory, and do a chmod so we can actually add the execute command to it. So again, that's going to be chmod. We have to add the executable to the, oh, not to that one, to this guy right here. So you'll notice a lot of other people, it will be slightly different. That's because what they did was, here's the shell script that we're running. A lot of people renamed this. They just DracNMAP, and they got rid of the hyphen version 2 v2. I didn't do that. But, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to make a copy of it. So if you want to do the same thing that other people are doing, there you go. Well, that's because it didn't actually like the fact that I made a copy of it and it didn't save it correctly. Let's try that again. Rename. So again, both are the exact same thing. It's just how do you want to have to keep typing the hyphen v2.2, or do you want to rename it so it doesn't have that? That's really it. All right, I'm going to clear my screen. I'm already in that directory, so I'm going to /DracNMAP.sh. Again, you can do either the .sh or DracNMAP-v2.2. Both work. They're the exact same files, just again, it is case sensitive. Lowercase d, not the big one, not the capital. And there we go. See, this is the nice thing about DracNMAP is, do you want to do a regular scan? Alright, so you don't have to worry about the zeros. You know what? I happen to know I have a specific host in mind. And notice, it will actually bring up NMAP and it will start the scan. And you can actually go through all of the options without having to worry about any of the command switches. And there it found my scan, it did it, one address, and it is up. That happens to just be a Windows 7 machine that I'm using. Do you want to exit? What happens if I type yes? Well, problem with that is it exit completely, and I don't want that. So that is one thing that is irritating with DracNMAP is whenever I do one of the scans, like I want to find out if a host is protected by a firewall. For it will bring up NMAP. It will do the appropriate scan, but in my Drac terminal, it asks do I want to exit. And it's going to keep prompting me if I want to exit, and that's exit DracNMAP, not exit out of this one command option. So do keep that in mind. Alright, so NMAP ones are pretty basic. You have the evading firewalls. Let's go ahead and let's do a, no, I don't want to exit. I want to do 7. Again, here you're going to have a new submenu. Gathering information from who is. These are going to be more web exploits. I want to go back. You can scan target with an output file. You can do NMAP commands. You know, let's go ahead and let's do evade firewall. And again, notice it's going to bring up NMAP. It'll complete the scan and then provide you with the output. Happens to be there is no firewall there, but that is Drac in a nutshell. The nice thing here is, like for example 3, you don't have to remember the command switches for, well, how do I figure out what operating system it is? What command switch is it? How do I figure out all of the additional command switches? You don't have to worry about that anymore. That's all built into DracNMAP, and that's its benefit. All right, let's go and close out of all of this. You know what? Yes, I am now done. I'm going to go ahead and clear my screen. And again, that is DracNMAP in a nutshell. You can couple this with some of the web exploits, and it's pretty powerful, especially when you forget the command switches. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and thank you.